Hey Virgo, welcome back. My apologies for missing last week. I am feeling better, so super happy and excited to be rocking some readings for you today. Got a new deck, Tarot of Mystical Moments. I've been using it for all of the readings today. It's a super intuitive read. So moving away from that more traditional system, at least for today's reading, but I gotta say, I am loving this deck so much it might become my primary. We'll see. I am a Gemini, of course, so sometimes the stick-to-itiveness isn't permanent. In any event, Virgo, happy to be reading for you today. Let's see what comes out for you. It's been somewhat of a sad story tonight with most of the signs. I mean, beautiful messages nonetheless, but I'm hoping that we can get some rays of sunshine in here too. What's going on in your world, Virgo? We'll just take what comes. Virgo, you're somewhat like Aquarius. Hard for the cards to come out. Maybe a little guarded with your energy here. The rest of the cards were just slipping and sliding all over the place. So what's going on, Virgo? Tell us. Aha, there we go. Virgo spills. So we've got the Star, the Fool, Queen of Pentacles. You know, it's so interesting. The Queen of Pentacles has come out in the last 3 readings, I think. And I do shuffle like a mother. The Empress on the bottom of the deck. So interesting that Queen of Pentacles keeps showing up. You know, that kind of earthy mother energy, but it feels different in this reading, right? So with the Star coming out next to the Fool, Queen of Pentacles, there's some new beginnings going on here. There's been some healing. There's something to look forward to is what I'm getting. I kind of do feel like this is you, the Queen of Pentacles here, Virgo. Yeah. Just give me a minute to settle into the energy here because you're looking forward to something. Like I said, it is a new beginning. This is something I'm just hearing like you, I don't know if, what's that song? Wildest Dreams by Taylor Swift is what I'm hearing in my head. I'm also hearing like wildest dreams, like you would never have expected this is what I'm hearing. It's kind of like a dream come true. Okay, is what I'm getting from that Star card. When it comes to the Fool, it's like embarking on a new beginning. I think underneath you're scared to death of something. You're scared of what could bite you, sort of like, you know, like bite you in the ass, if I will. That's what I'm hearing. You know, you're scared that something might backfire as well. It's a bit daunting, but I think you're seeing that it could also be something incredibly beautiful. It could be something that isn't as scary as you thought it would be. Okay, and this is what you're looking at. Tell us more about this new beginning, this Fool and the Star, with respect to our beautiful Virgo today. I'm very curious. This is like very super cool. What could be going on in Virgo's life? It's good, whatever it is, but you are, like I said, there is a part of you, there's pants are kind of scared out of your pants sort of energy here, but you're going to do it anyways. You're going to go down that path. If you've got a trusted ally, you know, I'm really drawn to the bird in this picture that's sitting on her hand. It's almost like a little companion of hers. I'm also hearing like listening to your intuition. There's something about this, and you're kind of scurrying towards it quite quickly. It's almost like snatch this up before the opportunity leaves, but I am feeling that you're being guided to do this through your intuition. It's kind of like feel the fear and do it anyway. I said that in someone else's reading today. If you're drawn to any of the titles in Aries, Cancer, Sag, or Aqua, take a look at those because I can't remember whose reading it was. But anyways, there was birds in one of them, like a lot of birds. In any event, here we go. Oh, something wants to hide. Oh, the Hanged Man. I just heard you're coming out of that Hanged Man energy, okay? I think this is something that you've been thinking about for a hot minute. Again, lots of birds in this picture. You've been really just chillaxing about this. This is something where you've taken your time in true Virgo form. There's something a bit, how do I say, when I see that zipper coming down, it's kind of like know how to explain this without coming across as totally inappropriate, but it's almost like you're seeing something that's a bit tempting, or, you know, like a little bit provocative maybe is what you're seeing. And it's got your attention. But like I said, you thought about this for a minute. This is not the Two of Swords here thinking, right? Is this something that you're not jumping into? This is something that you've given a lot of thought to. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. I kind of feel like I was there, but I can only give you what I'm hearing. What's about this Hanged Man? What's this new beginning and the Hanged Man about? Yeah, you've really been listening to your intuition. This is impressive. You might be spending a lot of time out in nature. There's a lot of nature in these cards here. There's a little bit of in the sky, but I feel like, again, that has more to do with dreams coming true sort of thing, or, you know, shoot for the stars sort of idea. But I feel like you're really grounded, which of course being an earth sign you would expect. Depending what else is in your chart, like your birth chart, right? But it's funny, the cards that are coming out today, they're flipping within the deck. So again, it's kind of like, I don't know if this is under wraps, like it's something that you may have told a few people about, but not a lot, because this still kind of feels like it's under wraps, a little bit secretive. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. Talk about, yeah, slow and steady, right? And taking a hot minute. Again, this very, very grounded energy. It's like you know exactly where you want to go and how to get there. And you're in no rush, because to you, it's worth it. And this is something that, yeah, you've been nurturing this for quite some time. This is something that's really precious to you. This is not something that you're going to rush. Very precious to you. Okay. I hear you want to come out shining. Okay. You've maintained your grace throughout this, whatever this is, or you're a very graceful person. There's a politeness about you, a bit black and white at times. I feel like you can be a bit rigid. There is that. There's a rigidity to you for sure. The Emperor. Oh, there we go. Rigidity, right? Next to the Sun and the Two of Cups. Interesting. Okay. This is looking towards the Emperor. You know, my first impression was that this is, you know, you have your sights set on a role. So if this is to do with work, I feel like you're gunning for a new position. That's one where you're going to be in charge, where people are going to look to you for your wisdom, for your leadership, and for your strength. There's going to be a lot of responsibility for you, a lot of responsibility. This is something that you've been working towards for a long time. This is something that you've earned. This is something that's been very slow and steady. This hasn't happened overnight. This is something that you've been building for some time. This is not a position that you could have gotten by not going through certain experiences and having to really put your heart and soul into something, okay? Because you see these branches coming off his mustache. That leads me to believe that it's taken time to evolve and to grow into this type of energy and into this type of person, okay? The Sun card is always a beautiful welcome card to see. This is like, I just heard the song by Sarah McLachlan, Blackbird Fly. Okay, Google that and see what lyrics come up for that. You might want to listen to that song. That song has some significance. This is really beautiful. If this is about career, listen to that song, okay? But I'm getting like this is celebratory. This is something that it sounds cheesy to say something you've always dreamed of, but something that it's going to bring a sense of calm and accomplishment to your life. Okay. Like that's the energy that I'm getting from that. Now with the Two of Cups, this throws me a little bit, because when we talk about that, it can be a deep love. It can be a deep relationship as far as friendship goes and stuff too. Tell us more about this Two of Cups, please. What's this Two of Cups about? I just heard it's not what you know, it's who you know. So perhaps if this is a connection that has to do with work or something like that, then you may have forged with is it an ally? That's what I heard. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but I'm having a total mind blank right now. It's almost too, like, it could be that there's two aspects of yourself that I'm getting here. You've balanced yourself incredibly well. There's two sides of yourself that you've managed to really incorporate. It's quite beautiful, actually, and it's prepared you for this Emperor position here. Gorgeous. Okay, let's see what other cards come out, and then I can talk more about career and or love. Okay, could be both, but I don't know, I still feel drawn to the career. I really do. If it is about love, I feel like you've evolved into this person. You've come from the Queen of Pentacles, and again, this could be a masculine, guy, girl, whatever. And you through this period of patience and contemplation, and now taking a risk, you've evolved into this Emperor energy, and you're about to get everything you've always wanted. Blackbird Fly, the energy in that song, if I can remember it, is kind of like, it's very light and free. There's a sense of contentment I get with that song. I wish I could read lyrics because I'm just hearing sorry, I have to look it up. Now I'm curious. But anyways, all right. Page of Cups. Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Did I see something flip up too? I did. Four of Wands. Chariot. Three of Pentacles. Huh. Oh, the Devil on the bottom. I just heard the devil's in the details. So if there's contracts and stuff like that, you might want to be careful. But in any event, we'll see if that card comes up in the spread. Page of Cups really gives me that energy of dreaming. Like, I think this started out, I think you've always dreamed of this. Again, if this is a position, this is something that you've always dreamed of. Something that you've looked forward to. Something that started out very small, with humble beginnings, I'm hearing, and you've worked your way up. Humble beginnings and working your way up. It's like you never let go of this vision. It's what I'm hearing. And again, if this is a relationship, apply it as you would a relationship, okay? Because the energies, it's all energy, right? Apply it to your situation. With the Four of Wands next to that, I feel like I just heard I just heard Lionel Richie's song "Dancing on the Ceiling," and this is gonna bring you a lot of joy, whatever this is. Listen to that song too. It's got a really great energy to it because it's really that upbeat feeling. Like, it's kind of gone from this smoother, kind of like gentle, to kind of like a kick in the pants kind of song, if you will. And then it kind of slows back down here with the Chariot. Again, I feel with this Chariot energy, this has been a slow and steady race. The Chariot, it's a snail. So it's moving at a snail's pace, but it's forward movement. It never stops, okay? And there's a commitment here. There's a real earthiness to this card. And it never stopping. Like, when I look at the shell here, the formation of the shell here, like, again, this is someone who is very, not calculated so much, but has set a vision for themselves and has stuck to it and plotted step by step by step by step by step, which is very, very much a Virgo, right? Like, it's very methodical is what is the word I'm looking for. And you knew that this was going to pay off. This energy is beautiful. I love it. With the Three of Pentacles, the Chariot moving towards the Three of Pentacles. Again, this is about building foundations. This is about putting the pieces together. This is about building something from the ground up and building it well. Building it well enough that it will stand the test of time is the energy that I'm getting. Okay? Indeed. This Two of Cups is still throwing me, though. Tell us more, particularly, what's this Two of Cups about? Or did I ask that there? I can't remember. Anyways, I'm still Snoopy. Tell us more. trying to keep the readings a little bit shorter, Virgo, but it's not working out very well. Whatever. Whatever. This energy is amazing, Virgo. You should be so proud of yourself. This is someone, again, you're someone who is super slow and steady, wins the race, is I think I might just title it that, you know, because it just shows that the forward movement, plodding along, really building that off of that strong foundation is going to pay off in spades. You deserve this. Sometimes the Emperor card kind of gets a bad rap, you know, with readers, and it's a beautiful thing. This is well earned. You're very logical, analytical. You hold your shit together. You're just someone that people can go to, and they feel comfortable being under their leadership. Like, you know, you're one of those people that you can walk into a room and everyone kind of breathes a sigh of relief because they're like, oh my God, Virgo's here. Like, thank God. Like it's like you take it on and you do it so well. It looks effortless for you. And I think part of that's because you are more analytical and because you are so patient that, no muss, no fuss, I heard. Yeah. Beautiful. Kind of hit a block. Oh, this again. The cards have been jumping to the right for almost the whole night. The Hermits. You know, this could have come from a connection with somebody too. This could, if it has to do with the connection, there could have been an involvement with somebody that led to this hermit moment that led to, like, it illuminated something. It's like I heard two ships passing in the night sort of thing is what I'm getting. This was a big deal, whatever this was with this other person or these aspects of yourself. Whatever happened here led to this hermit getting a bird's eye view of things, fishing for answers and receiving illumination while you were fishing for those answers sort of thing, okay? The Tower moment, interesting. Potentially something had to fall apart within this relationship in order for you to gain this insight, in order for you to keep moving forward towards this. Or potentially is it that a relationship suffered because you kept your eye on this prize as far as career went, okay? And you were so wrapped up in that, you know, this connection didn't last. I just don't feel like the emphasis on here is about relationship. It feels more career to me, honestly. I'm just going to stop for a minute. There's just something in this energy, you know, with this Tower card here. If you look at that Tower card, it's one of hanging on to something that's blowing apart. You're hanging on for dear life, and it's pointless because whatever this is going to come crashing down. Okay, tell us about this Tower. I feel like I'm going down a rabbit hole, but I can't stop myself. Tell us about this Tower. What's this Tower all about? Please and thank you. Interesting. I just was drawn to this with the Emperor and the Sun. You know, this could potentially be someone. This is a relationship. This person is very different than you. They're a free spirit. Could have something to do with that Blackbird song. I'm being drawn to the red on this bird too. Kind of that fiery, passionate energy. They're also someone that carries some of that. Not nearly as much as you, though, but yeah, there's something about this person, if this has to do with the person having an impact in your life. They inspired you, I'm hearing. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I didn't mean to scream. These cards are incredibly slippery, so that didn't really call for a screaming moment, but okay. Maybe it's a Hierophant, or the High Priestess, sorry. A secret was revealed. 6 of Cups on the bottom. Fond memories. What did the High Priestess reveal? What was behind that curtain there? The truth is revealed, I just heard. It's almost like these are 2 different dynamics playing out. Like it's almost like that 2 of Cups is separate from this career stuff, is the feeling that I'm getting from this, okay? Tell me about this High Priestess, and it's still not making sense to me. What blew up? What blew up here? It feels like there was a connection in your life where you felt really close to someone, or this is 2 aspects of yourself. Again, this introspection, the Tower coming down, and then the High Priestess. Secrets being revealed is what I'm hearing, like coming out from behind the curtain. Did someone come out from behind the curtain and tell you something that brought the Tower down? This person expressed, oh, this is very innocent. Whoever this was, and this is separate from the career side, this person nurtured something and maybe shared something with you. This person, you would know them because they're very, how do I say this? There's an innocence about them. They can be quite youthful, although I don't think necessarily that they are like a little person, but there's a youthfulness to them. There's an innocence to them. There's a purity to this person. A gorgeous energy, just gorgeous, gentle energy, a bit playful, a bit mischievous maybe, kind of like that fairy realm. But they really, I'm just feeling like it stood out. They really went out on a limb. That's what they went out on a limb. And I believe this, they may have communicated something about there's something about creativity here and watering something. I don't know. What's this? Tell me about the page. What did the Page of Pentacles talk about? I feel like this Page of Pentacles stepped out from behind the curtain and maybe communicated something, and this brought the Tower, and then this light bulb moment, introspection, exploring the 2 halves of yourself, like the different aspects of yourself, and you throw yourself into your work, and your work is a huge success, but this part of your life is not. Something happened over here that you're looking at. It's like in career, you've mastered it. You're a rock star in your career, okay? Career-wise, rock star. In relationships, not so much. And it has to do with this specific person that I just described, okay? That's what it is. Sorry, guys, that took a little bit to figure out, but we got to it. The Moon. Again, secrets. This person told you a secret. This person told you something that was, how do I say this? This person told you something that was a secret, probably something that they had wanted to tell you for quite some time that they kept underneath the surface, and they finally came out with it. They stepped out from behind the curtain, and this ended in a Tower. All right, what's the lesson in this here? What did they tell you? What was the lesson? It's kind of sad, actually, because the energy that I'm getting is sad. Like, look at how beautiful this person is, and this is their secret. And I feel like whatever this was, this kind of ended badly. Well, the Tower, of course. Rocked your world, I just heard. It rocked your world. It blew the top off. It's almost like that feeling of you think your life's going good, you think you know what the hell you're doing, and then someone comes in and rocks your world and everything blows apart, and you're just like, what just happened? And like, what does this mean? And what am I gonna do? And like, like what? Like, I just heard holy F is what I just heard, right? I'm trying not to swear too much on my videos. I don't know if YouTube can kick me off for that, but it's what I hear, so that's what I say. Tell us more. Juicy gossip here, Virgo. Juicy gossip. What's going on here? Tell us more. Something was illuminated. I'm hearing that. Something was... What is this character doing here? Yeah, this didn't go well. I just heard threw you for a loop. I don't know if some of you lost a female figure in your life. I want to say, like, it feels like a mother figure. If you did, I feel like this person is watching this and playing a hand in it. It's almost like good for you. Good for you for your career moves and stuff like that. But now there's this. You need to fix this, is what I'm hearing. You need to fix this. Okay. Emotional. Really being drawn to that emotional component now. Like, again, brava for this empire that you've built and for all of your hard work and patience and steadfastness and this sort of thing. But there's something about this relationship you need to repair. And I don't know, it doesn't feel like a love relationship, a romantic relationship necessarily. It feels like there's a real innocence to this. I don't know if this person made you feel like a little kid, you know, when you're around them and stuff, or if they kind of had that feeling like, you know, when your first love, or, you know, your first, not love, but your first crush or something like that. But they expressed some pretty big feelings, and I think it ended badly. And now this motherly figure, who I feel is passed over, I don't know, maybe not, is saying like you need to fix this, is what I keep hearing. Six of Swords, that card came out before. Yeah, they're saying that this will be a dark cloud. This is like, if this is a dark cloud hanging over you in your life right now. If you don't address this, like, you have to address this. Life, if you address this, your life is going to be good. Like, I've made it in the shade. Is that an expression? I'm hearing that. But it's like whatever happened between the two of you here and this over here, this is putting a dark cloud on things. And it's, if you want your dreams to come true, you've got to anchor whatever this was. It's the same energy that I'm getting up here in the star. Interesting. Okay, tell us more. We're going a bit long today, Virgo, but I mean, they've all gone that way today. King of Swords, a Knight of Swords. Yes. Yes, I feel like this person said something to you, and it was hasty, whatever, because she's flying towards the moon here. This is a card of fast communication, of somebody who maybe isn't as polished with their words, and so they're hasty, and they come in and they tell this deep dark secret that blew the lid off of, like, holy you know what I just heard, like, you know. And I feel like you were a bit chilly. You received this in a chilly sort of way. It's interesting. Looks like a swallow to me, like a tree swallow. I think you saw this coming. I don't know that you said much of anything. I think your silence or the lack of what you said hurt the most, is what I'm hearing. Okay? Just something else pop up over here. Because you didn't draw your sword, so it's not like you said something harsh, you know, or, you know, but I feel like it's just this energy of not saying much at all, and this person was kind of like, oh my god, and then they retreated perhaps. Are you losing some hair, Virgo? I feel like I'm reading for a male Virgo. I don't feel like I'm reading for a female Virgo, or at least a Virgo with more masculine energy than feminine. That's how this feels. Which, I do have some male subscribers. I was happy to see that, because I love reading for both genders, you know, or both energies. Why does this have to be just a girl thing, right? Not at all. King of Cups. Ooh, that energy came out earlier too. Five of Swords. Oh, Lord. Six of Pentacles. And the Lovers. Interesting. What's on the bottom? Ace of Swords. I don't know. This is my counseling card. Someone that helps you discover the answers to what you need to know. Yeah, I think you were cold with this person. I think you're incredibly perceptive. You're incredibly intuitive. I think you know a lot more than you admit. I just don't feel like you let this person pass through. I feel like you were guarded and cold with this person and you put the boundaries up big time. You didn't let this person through, but you've not let them go either. You're still hanging on to them. You're still looking at that. You still think about this, whatever this is. Yeah, again, I'm getting this guardedness, right? Like his heart is guarded there. It's blocked off. It's funny, the woman on this card actually reminds me of someone. Someone who's none too happy about what she sees. This is a female figure in your life that is controlling, very passionate, might be a fire sign who rules the roost, I hear. Like she puts her foot down and you listen and you're kind of just a shadow of yourself around this person. This reading is turning, it's interesting because again, we've got career over here where you're the emperor, you're the leader, you're the man. You know what I mean? And then we come over here and this woman, I mean, she's the boss. And you're out in the cold and your heart is guarded. It's very icy. Do you feel this energy? Like all the energy so far has been like quite light and bright, and in here it's turning darker. It's turning quite chilly. I just heard try me, like just try me. I don't know if that means something to someone, but I don't like the energy coming off of that card. Like this person, this woman is not impressed. The two of you, whatever this is, it's very cold. It's very cold and chilly and not loving at all. It's not even passionate. Like it's not. Ugh. The backs are turned to each other and stuff like that. Like not good. There's no give and take in this relationship. There's no give or take in this relationship. You see, this cup is being poured into, and the other person receives nothing at all. And so I don't know if this is a dynamic that you're currently involved in, where there's no give or take. This person rules the roost. It's cold. It's loveless. There's guards up. There's hearts. There's no heart in here. Like this is dead. And then the Lovers card next to it. What I find interesting in here is like there's this sense of two people that are very different. They've got some similarities, but very different. And again, I'm getting this obligation. I feel like this is from past Virgo readings where there's this sense of obligation to someone versus true love is the feeling that I'm getting from that, okay? Boy, this took a turn. Damn, we're going down a rabbit hole, aren't we? You know what I might do is I might, if enough people ask for an extended, I could do an extended on this because I feel like we're getting way in over here. I certainly like this energy a lot better than this. This is kind of like, ooh, what the heck's going on over here? Honestly, I feel like I don't need to explain it anymore. I feel like if this resonates with you, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I won't need to go any further. If I'm lucky, someone will even comment. Right? It's funny, my lungs haven't acted up at all in tonight's readings, and now it's starting to, like, my asthma is kind of starting to kick in. So if you've got asthma, this message could be for you. If the lungs can represent grief, holding on to grief, I can't breathe, feeling stifled, which could have something to do with the obligation of it. Like I can't breathe. Like, yeah, interesting. That fits with somebody. I feel like you're done talking about this. I just heard, how could she possibly know about this? Interesting. That resonates with someone. Page of Swords. Ooh. I feel like this other energy of whoever this other person was, this beautiful innocent little soul over here, I almost feel like they remind you of your younger years a time when you felt on top of the world. You were probably in university or college or some form of post-secondary education where there was a lot of reading involved. And the seeds were planted back then. I heard the seeds were planted back then. But I think, he's kind of holding his heart. And I feel like when you were around this other person, it reminded you of this time in your life. Okay, is what I feel. Four of Pentacles, it's like imprisoned. Four of Pentacles is being imprisoned in a home situation. And big boundaries up, I'm hearing. Okay. Oh, these cards flipping out. So the Three of Swords in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. This is the second Emperor card, I believe. Yeah, this deck has duplicates of some of the cards, and I chose to keep them in. Interesting. It's something to do with this over here. It's a totally different life than what I'm seeing here. It's almost like not following your heart screwed you in the love department, is what I'm hearing. Okay? Yeah. I think we're coming towards the end of this reading now with that. It's like you're the emperor in your work life very easily, but when it comes to your love life, you don't feel that way at all. You don't feel like the man. You don't feel like the leader. You don't feel like you're valued, that you're important. You feel just dead inside is what I'm getting. That's so sad. Okay, so what do you do to turn it around? I just hear follow your heart. Okay, what does that mean though? What does that mean? Maybe you know Virgo. Let's see here. Death. Yep. And so the Death card is something coming to an end so that we can create something new. Something has to go. And I find it interesting that there's a focus on the lung, right? So you're not letting go of something that needs to be let go of, and this is suffocating you in the love aspect of your life, okay? You're doing well over here, okay? Well done, and that's amazing, but your love life is, you're suffocating yourself, and you need to trust your intuition. Is this another bird? Nope, it's a butterfly. Butterflies speak of transformation, okay? We go the metamorphosis, we go from cocoon to butterfly. And you're thinking about this. This is something that you've been thinking about and pondering, but the grief is so great, I'm hearing. Like, it's just, yeah. That's the lesson, Virgo. King of Cups, this is who you are in love. In love, you're not the Emperor. In love, you're the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is somebody who has a lot of emotions deep below the surface. There's somebody that intuitively, deep down inside, they know what they want. They know where they want to go, okay? There's someone, you have beautiful hands, by the way. You have beautiful hands, whatever your hands look like. I don't know if people comment on that, like if they're piano hands or something, but they're gorgeous. Look at that hand. You see that? Are these dolphins or sharks? Or like just trout? It's emotions anyway, deep below the surface, okay? And I feel like there's a bit of a, you get lost in this. There's almost like a down feeling in this. But this relates to how you are in love, okay? Whereas this relates to you in business and stuff like that. So, you even look the same. It's possible that you've got a beard. Like, look at that. Kind of reddish. There might be some red in there. Dirty blonde or something like that. But you see that there. You've got a lot of stuff coming at you. There's like, how do I say this? You've got so many responsibilities, and sometimes I think this part of you, when you come home and you take your hat off from work sort of thing, it's like there's so many things coming at you. There's so many thoughts in your head. It's torturous. Like, it really does get to you. You feel trapped, but what you don't realize is you just have to stand up and fly. You have a choice in this matter. You're choosing not to take it, though. or you're potentially depressed and just overwhelmed and stuff, and it just seems too big. Five of Wands. It's like, make a move. Make a move, right? You're looking at something or someone. Again, here's this being kind of jailed up, right? Potentially looking towards a Queen of Cups, your wish come true, right? This person, Queen of Cups, could understand your emotions. Where's the King of Cups? This person is your match. This person would understand you. They also have very deep feelings, incredibly intuitive. Almost too much so. Like they like you could describe them as an empath, an empathic person that sometimes they latch on too tightly to people. They get too close and don't set proper boundaries, and so they're drained. But there's that wistful energy, right? But very gentle, beautiful energy there. That's the two of you there. Your dream come true. King of Pentacles here representing Virgo. Hierophant, it might need that you may need to talk to somebody who has some experience in this, or someone that you turn to who you really see as an authority in wisdom. So this person is very wise, or this could just be you getting in touch with your intuitive side. You know, the owl is very intuitive. They're very perceptive. There's a lot of wisdom there. They're reading from their book. From the things that they've learned through the years, the wisdom that they've gained, okay? And it's almost like you're the student. It's time to be the student when it comes to your love life. So Virgo, I'm going to end it there because it's getting super long, but essentially what we're getting here is two different people. In your work life, you're very well established. You've got it all together. You've achieved through slow and steady. You've built a beautiful foundation, and you've built off from that. But now it's time to start focusing on whatever this love relationship is over here, and mending, you know, that fence, if you will. You know, it sounds like some changes need to take place in order for you to get the success over here that you've had over here. Okay, so more connected more to your heart and your feelings and that sort of stuff, which I'm gonna guess, being the Emperor over here, you're not as comfortable doing as you are doing this, okay? And I think you're the one that's used to supporting people and taking care of them and stuff, versus this over here, right? This energy over here, and this special someone has sparked this, is how I feel. Yeah, Virgo, thank you so much for listening today. If this video resonated with you, please be sure to hit the like button, share, and subscribe so we can continue to build on this beautiful community of people that are really quite lovely. I absolutely love to see the comments, to get different perspectives and stuff. It just really adds a personal touch to the channel, which makes me super happy. So you have a super night, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye for now, Virgo.